It's going to tell you when your computer starts to boot up. It's going to say press any key to boot from CD as long as you have the Windows XP bootable CD in. You can press, of course, any key to start the installation. Once you've done that, the CD will take off and start to load a lot of files. This takes about a minute or two. So again, I want to reiterate, beyourownyt.com. We do custom videos by request, articles, we have a blog, we do reviews, we have a tech support forum, we have a live chat a couple times a week with IT professionals to help answer your questions. So, and it's all free. So stop on by to beyourownyt.com, sign up for a free account, and start helping each other out. You know, the key is, ideally one day this isn't going to be just me making videos. It's going to be you guys helping each other out. But again, we take requests, so email me at support@beyourownyt.com if you have a request you'd like to get in, and we'll do that. Now, after this is all set up here, I'm going to show you the first basic settings, and really the whole Windows installation is dummy-proof once you get it started. We've already done the hard stuff basically, and I want to tell you too, this is really the same for Windows Vista, Windows XP, Windows 98, 95, Millennium, 2000. You can use this process for any of them. It may look a little different, but it's not going to be all that different. Once it's loaded, it's going to give us the hard drive information. And I want to tell you a little bit about that to make sure that you know what you're doing here. You can either delete the partition completely, and remember, if you delete the partition, your files are gone. If you're reinstalling Windows, you do not have to delete the partition. You can install it on that partition, and then the computer's going to ask you, do you want to delete the existing Windows copy? I think it makes you press L, and that's okay. And that's a good way to troubleshoot. If you don't want to back up your files and you just want to throw a fresh copy of Windows XP, there's absolutely no reason to format your hard drive or delete the partition or any of that. So keep that in mind. If you're just doing it from a purely troubleshooting standpoint, that'll work. You'll still have to reinstall all your software, but you don't have to worry about accidentally deleting a file that you needed. Now that it's all done, it's starting Windows. Basically, to get going, you press Enter. It says on the bottom, so we're going to do that. And now it's going to show us, oh yeah, we'll have to sign our life away here to Mr. Gates by agreeing to his license agreement. Feel free to read that. I don't think I ever have. Now it shows us, here's the thing. Now it shows us, okay, you already have Windows installed on this computer. This is what this is saying. If you'd like to repair it, press R, which will kind of install Windows over it. If you want to continue installing a fresh copy of XP, hit Escape, which is what we want to do. We do not want to repair it. Now here's the difference. If you want to just blow away your old copy of Windows and install a new one without actually formatting or deleting all your files, you'll just hit Enter here and install it. If you want to delete everything and start from scratch, you'll hit the D key to delete it, and then it'll ask you to confirm twice by hitting Enter and then L. Now it's totally blown away on partition space. We're going to want to create the partition. It's going to default to your maximum size. Now, if you want to break it up and have like a C and a D drive for later, some people like it because you can put all your files on the D. Then, if you have to reformat and reinstall Windows, you don't have to worry about backing them up. But at the end of the day, if the hard drive dies, you're still SOL because they're both on the same hard drive. So do what you like. I always use one big one. I don't really care. Hit Enter. And there's always going to have that 8 megabytes of unpartitioned space. Don't worry about that. And so now that it's created your C drive, you'll just hit Enter to install. Now it's going to ask me, okay, how do you want me to format it? That means it basically prepares the drive. NTFS or FAT are the file formats. It's how your computer stores all the files. I recommend NTFS. It's more secure. I've always had great luck with it. The difference between Quick and a regular one is the Quick just deletes the one file off the hard drive, and it's less thorough, but it has the same effect. I always recommend doing the actual partition, not the Quick version, but for this we're just going to do the Quick to give an idea. And it's going to start formatting now. And depending on the speed of your computer, this could take a while. You know, I did the quick format. Usually sticks at 20% for a while, so don't spaz out and think your computer locked up. And that happens on this install. You know, you may, a lot of times I see in XP, you know, things will start, it'll appear that it's locked up, but it's actually still installing. A good way to test this is just hit the number lock key and see if the light on your keyboard lights up. That's how I always used to test it. Or caps lock. If it lights up, it's probably not locked up. It may just be stuck on a file or stuck somewhere. But now you can see it's done formatting, and it's going to start installing the files. That's it. That's all that's to installing Windows. I'm not going to bore you with the other 20 minutes of this video because I couldn't bear to watch it myself. That's all you need to know. After it installs these files, there's going to be some user interaction. The computer's going to reboot, and then you're going to get that same menu where it says, you know, press any key to boot to CD. You don't need to boot to the CD anymore because it's going to install all the files to the hard drive now. So just let it go, and when it's done with this, it'll reboot, and then you'll have to put your CD key in, which is typically located, if you bought your computer anywhere, located on the side of your computer. It's a 5 blocks of 5 characters, total of 25 numbers and letters, and it'll say product key. Make sure you have this before you decide to format too, because without it, you can't continue on. But the rest of it, just stick with the defaults all the way through the installation. It has you set up your time and date and stuff, but it walks you all the way through it. So we've done all this hard stuff. So if you have any questions beyond this, you know, I would like to take you all the way to the end of the install, but it's just too much for anyone to watch. And you know what? We have a great forum on our website where you can ask questions. You can email me at support@beyourownit.com. You can, where we have this video posted on our website, you can use the message board right below it and post questions. But really, we've done all the hard stuff here. Computer is going to automatically install the files, reboot, automatically go through the next install, and with a few user interaction, you know, you're going to be done. And boom, you're going to be done with Windows. After you've completed the Windows installation, I always say the first step you should do is get your drivers installed, and then get an antivirus program installed. Remember, AVG is free, so go with that. And then worry about copying your data back if you're going to do so. Get a good antivirus on there and update it. And remember, if you have problems with drivers or if you're looking for anything, remember to either look in My Computer. If you have a Dell or an HP or any of that, it's probably all on a automatically reinstall when you reinstall Windows. But if it doesn't, worst case scenario, you can open the side of your computer and look at the parts, use one of my other videos to identify what they are. And they usually say right on them what they are. And then you can just hit Google, type in their name, download the driver, and you'll be good. But again, remember, formatting deletes your files, so make sure you back up. And make sure you have drivers ready to go. Now, if you're using a manufacturer's reinstall CD, like from Toshiba or Dell or whatever, they'll probably have everything all on it as long as you didn't install anything aftermarket. But you want to keep that in mind. So I hope this helped you guys out. It looks like it's probably going to be a two-parter because I upload my videos to YouTube. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we love you and we like to feel the love back sometimes. And check out our website. And remember to make your requests. We love hearing them. We got a lot of requests this week. We had probably 30, 40 new users sign up this week. So it's been a great week for beyourownit.com. And keep your questions coming and keep using the forum, and we're here to help. Have a great day.